If you were to go back to when you're in either high school or college, you're having a conversation with 20-year-old you, what is the best piece of advice that you would tell your younger self?
Have adventures, focus on doing something you really love, and if you can combine the two, all the better.
Right. And I guess, you said have some adventure, you can kind of like take risk or
Yeah.
okay. What has been the importance of risk for you throughout your lifetime?
I've changed careers, moved overseas, lived in Romania, lived in Italy, and it was a good decision. Not always easy, but really good. It led me to a lot of life growth.
How important really has traveling been to you throughout your lifetime? Like from a perspective standpoint, like what was the biggest lesson that you got out of traveling?
It's so important to, I think, be able to see life through another person's grid. And I kind of think we're all made in the image of God, and each culture has a different reflection of that. Living in Italy, it's crazy. You go into a light shop, and it's
Right.
like there's 600 kinds of lamps in one little bitty store. And it's
Wow.
like they're all different. And the Italians are so creative. And so the opportunity to kind of experience that side of man and to
Right.
see life, and you get a chance to see your own culture through that as
Absolutely.
well.
A couple last questions for you. What industry did you ultimately pursue a career in?
I ended up in education, working in the University of Texas system in risk management.
Wow. Okay, awesome.
So-
So you teach at kind of Macomb to the School of Business?
No, I don't. We actually, UT system self-insures all of our insurance coverages, and so I manage the accounting for like all the medical schools, medical malpractice, workers' comp.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
those.
From what you've seen throughout your career, if it's a skill set or a mindset thing for people that you think that they should kind of adapt and possess, how can someone start their path to financial freedom going into 2023?
I think have a good, the offense and defense. Defense wins championships, so make sure you can budget and live on a budget. And then when the times are good, you can use the excess and have fun, but always be able to adjust your lifestyle to what your income is.
And for people that are trying to kind of multiply and grow, what have you done throughout your career to kind of invest, or where do you think people should look to kind of invest and put their money?
I think the stock market's great. Look for great companies. I've been fortunate to have invested in Tesla and Apple and Mercado Libre, a few other companies early on.
Yeah.
And those guys have multiplied.
What has been the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
I'm going to go on paper, probably two and a half million.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was through investments.
But to get to that point, it obviously takes a lot of like hard work and knowledge. So what has been the biggest driving factor of success for you throughout your lifetime? I'll say this instead. If there's any three truths that you found to know that you would pass down to somebody else, what are those three big factors that people should kind of incorporate that really leads to success? What are the three truths of success that you would tell someone else?
Yeah, I think be grateful each day. Life's a gift, and so live with that kind of gratitude, and I think that'll flow over. Be generous, give to others, give back, and I think love people. Love God, love people. It's kind of the same formula.
How did you know like what companies to invest in? What do you look for in a company when you know that it's a good time to invest?
So I invest in a service, Motley Fool. They have tiers of investments, and I learned early on that it was hard for me to do all the research, and so they've got people that do it, and I sow broadly. And I also noticed for them that of their investments, usually 1 out of 10 blows the top off, and the other 9 are not so much. And so if I invest broadly, at least one of those, and I kind of keep feeding the one that does well.
Thank you so much for your time,
Hey,
sir. Really appreciate
best
that.
of